And the 0-1 swung on, hit on the ground to Gab Ochenegro, moving to her left, going to have to hurry, and gets her in time. Fires over to first for Edmonds for the final out. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first.
That's a nice play by Ochenegro there. Really had to move far to her left, and a good job not to hurry. Whips up.
El Kriebel batting .342 on the season. Beautiful bump by Kriebel. Is she going to be able to beat it out? She does. Dropped absolutely dead about 1.5 feet in front of the plate.
Well, whenever you get those pitches 6 inches off the plate aren't being called strikes.
Croach hits one a mile into right field, and it's a grand slam home run for Ashley Croach. Over the right fielder's head and out, and Ashley Croach gives Sterling a 4-0 lead.
Well, you talk about a girl who comes up big at the right time, and there, bases loaded in the first inning, grand slam, gets Sterling off to a great start, finishing off a great 2-out rally here. And obviously, you still have more to go here, but just an outstanding job. Outstanding piece of work hitting by the senior Ashley Croach. You know, on the outside part of the plate, drove it that way. And Rob, we talked about it. That's a ball she hit high in the air, and it was into the wind. So you had the wind going against it. That just goes to tell you how much power she has, and just an outstanding at-bat there for Ashley Croach.
I believe Ashley Croach told me today she's going to be playing her college ball at Rutgers Camden.
Right at the plate, but
hit on the ground, and it's fair ball down the third base line. Scooping it up is Whalen, and she gets it in. That's a stand-up double for Juliana Neal to open the second inning.
You'll see this. Neal just turned on it, and that one just hugged the line. You talk about it being a game of inches. Just went right over the base. Early look, he's consistent. That's all you ask for, but
and Acar rips one into left field for a base hit. They're going to hold Neal at third with nobody out, so runners on the corners for Haddon Township. Good response here from Haddon Township after giving up the grand slam to Ashley Croach.
Two very hard hit balls. See right here, this one, and we talk about the hitters kind of waiting things out. That one was up a little bit.
Swung on, hit right back at Trish Quinn. They're going to double up Neal at third base. So a double play, and Sterling absolutely needed that. Now there's one runner on. Neal kind of fell asleep there at third base.
Well, you talk about the difference in base running. We talked about El Kriebel, how she held up at third, enabled that play to happen in that first inning, kept the rally.
Hit in the air, Blythe, and running up on it, making the catch in right field is Kozaneski to end the inning. No runs, no hits. Leto hits one right back to first base. That's a fair ball, and she is tagged out. So a pair of at-bats for Arletto and a pair of 3 unassisted outs for the second out.
On the nose, and you see the
1-2. Hit on the ground to third, backing it up is Windus. Fires over to first, not going to make it to beat the speedy Gab Ochenegro. It's an infield single for Gab Ochenegro, her second in as many at-bats.
Just hit it to that spot where it was in June.
Windus lays down a bunt. Croach up to pick it up, scoops it over, high throw, and is able to get Windus. Nice job by Hannah Ochenegro to put her foot on the bag and corral the high throw.
And she gets an ice cream cone as a treat with the ice cream cone catch. Boy, that's a great play by Hannah Ochenegro.
It's going to bring up Juliana Neal.
Wow.
Hits it right to Gab Ochenegro, who's going to fire over to Edmonds at first for the out. 5-3 on the putout.
And that's one of those ones when you get back to what, you look at the play right here. Wow. Third to first with Hannah Ochenegro knowing in the situation, as you look at the play again here by Gab Ochenegro, Hannah Ochenegro knowing that.
It's a nice bunt right down the first base line, and Croach.
And just another great play by Hannah Ochenegro coming over.
That's a nice job. Croach throws it up, and Hannah comes down and comes right on the base. Yep. That's a very good call.
She's doing the right thing. You get a batter on, and you want to try to throw this one, drive out to left field.
Ripped into left field and gone. A 2-run home run by Hannah Windus.
I think that's Neal. That's pitcher. That's the pitcher, Juliana Neal, I believe, who turned on that.
Boy, Neil got all of that. That was
Yes, she did.
If you look here, she really got her arms extended on this one and really turned on it. We'll see a replay here. So now we got a 4-2 ball game. One swing of the bat really changed the game here.
I think was hit harder than Ashley Croge's. I mean, that was a mile.
And look for Neil not to get a fastball down the middle, because obviously she showed right there what she's able to do with it. And I'm sure in that little mental notebook that Trish Quinn has, she's probably just saying, hey, you know, we're going to probably go off speed, especially if Neil gets up the next time. You know, if she doesn't have runners on base, you want to keep her off bounds, because she really dug in, and it's definitely one of the hardest hit, probably the hardest hit ball that we've seen today.
We're taking another look at the home plate camera here. Watch how quick this ball goes out.
There you see pitch out over the plate, turned those hips, and just really jumped on it.
Croge hits one into right center field, and this one is off the fence. Rounding third and heading home is Nagel, and she will score. It's a stand-up double for Ashley Croge, and she's responsible for all 5 Sterling runs.
And they get one of the runs back that they lost on the 2-run home run by Neil. So that's a nice job there by Ashley Croge, again coming up with a big hit.
That could prove to be a big run. Sterling now up 5-2. Kaylee Whalen
and Megan
one for Plank back in the house. And therefore a called strike. Ball gets away, and scoring is Shook. And advancing to second is Whalen. I think we'll score that a pass ball.
Yeah, it would have to be. If you look, Edmonds turned almost a fake bunt, and I think I might have distracted the catcher a little bit here. Now, what I couldn't tell before that is looks like the catcher was looking down to see if Whalen was going to steal seconds.
Ball gets away from Akar again, and coming in to try and score and cannot is Kaylee Whalen. She's gunned out at the plate.
Yeah, ball's up a little bit high, and Kaylee's coming. Nice job by Kielba to cover. Or Neil, I'm sorry.
And that's one of those ones where she set up a little bit high, but you see the ball was probably, you know, a couple feet away from them, other than Neil, obviously.
Hit on the ground off of Peters. Nagel going to try and scoop it up and fire over to Edmonds to end it. I guess that's a 1-6-4 putout to end it, and Sterling wins this one 7-2.
Yeah, I mean, usually when you see a ball slowed down by the pitcher there, it's usually an infield hit. But nice job by Marissa Nagel staying with it and moving with the ball. It was hit up the middle and able to get that last put out there.
Haddon Township gets 2 runs on